As long as you got somewhere where a woman can come and feel comfortable and safe, and there's food in the refrigerator, and there's lights on, and it's a car to drive out there in the driveway, you know. Hey,
we'll keep the light on for you.
What? Come on, man. You ain't gonna be around here looking too crazy now.
All right.
You are now listening to the thoughts and sounds of I See the God King. This is the IC Experience.
Chores that were named for women, I guess, in the beginning, you know. So
cleaning, cooking.
Yeah, so like now they feel, for whatever reason, that's beneath them and they don't want to do it. So like that's the only problem with all that. It's like, how can you sell this concept to people that want to have some kind of relationship? It don't have to be marriage.
You gotta be in a position of power, man. You gotta be in a position of power. You gotta be God to it.
But even then, I've seen people with all the money and power. The women still.
You gotta let them fly away, man. It's the garden. You know what I mean? It's the garden. But if, like I said, if you got 2 or 3 wives and one of them leave, or let's say you got 2 wives and one of them leave, you still got one right there who gonna ride with you, and then y'all can figure it out, and then you can go find another one if that's what you want to do. Okay, then you gotta let her go. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I tell you, brother. As long as you got somewhere where a woman can come and feel comfortable and safe, and there's food in the refrigerator, and there's lights on, and it's a car to drive out there in the driveway, you know. Hey,
we'll keep the light on for you.
What? Come on, man. You ain't gonna be around here looking too crazy now.
All right.
Come on now.
All right.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So just to reiterate about the onboarding process and the divine order, Clark Hicks wanted us to make sure that we said that we are going to be, as men, are going to be doing things as well too.
Right.
So it's not that we're just saying, hey, you have to do this and it's going to be a dictatorship and I don't have anything to
I just sit back and
yeah. What would be some of the things that us as men need to do? And I think you just kind of touched on some of them, like provision, protection. And one thing I'll say about provision and protection, it seems like if you've been doing and providing those tools or attributes to the woman, they can, because nobody's running up in your house trying to rob you or rape you, they can kind of look at that as like, they don't even see that part no more. Not knowing that your presence alone is deterring all of that stuff. You know,
well, see, the thing is that they're not aware of all of the dangers. You know, when we put on the glasses, we
paying attention.
Okay, I see 3 points of entry right here. You know what I'm saying? You like what's Denzel? Was the
the Equalizer.
The Equalizer. You know what I mean? Putting this shit together, they don't know. You know, like they can't talk to you about being safe. You don't know nothing about being safe. That's why you need me. I'm security. I tell you how this go. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that your little friend who be in your ear, you know, is a liability and a problem. It ain't came yet, but it's on the way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this dude that you be talking to who is your friend, he just ain't get the fuck yet. He
waiting.
Right. You know, they don't know what's going on out here, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
That's why they need us so bad.
But then on top of that, it's a lot of men that don't know what's going on.
And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Because for a long time, I didn't.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
I still don't know what the hell's going on.
Exactly. Still trying to
I thought I figured it out.
Right.
I know how to dress now. I know how to do this shit.
Right. Yeah,
curveball, jackass.
Right.
Yeah. It's interesting, man. You know. So okay, let's run through the scenario. Let's say you talk to a girl, you give her the divine order list, and then she starts giving you pushback. So one of the things I said that one of the pushback things is going to be is they're going to automatically say, oh, that's something, a reference from the Bible, Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
So how, if you're not going to church like that, how do you combat that? And I think we kind of came up with a ping pong solution for that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we did. Remember, Croc was telling us we got to say that in the very beginning. Like, although I'm not, I forgot how you worded.
Yeah, although I'm not religious or whatever, these are my, I do follow some of the practices and
addressing it up front will prevent any potential pushback from that portion of them trying to debate with you.
Right. Right. It's you addressing the objective before it comes up. But yeah. So they'll say so, and then so I was talking to a girl and she was like, "Oh, so the Abrahamic religions practice, they believe in marriage. So what are your views, on marriage?" And I'm like, "Well, with the Abrahamic religions, right? Them girls have to be virgins before they get married. Those they have to wrap themselves up and wear those hijabs, and cover up their body, right? They have to, so it's different things that they do to respect and honor the order, right, and make sense. With all these women out here who you could be involved with, why am I special? Right. So when you look at it from that perspective, it's not like, oh, anybody deserves this, right? It's like, no, there's certain women who have been groomed or who have lived a life in such a way that it brings them to this point. I think in our culture, it's just like, oh, it's just, you're just supposed to be married. Like, you don't know how to cook, you don't know how to clean, you ain't ever accomplished nothing of any significance. You know what I mean? You don't dress well,
you don't know how to take care of your man.
Right, you don't know how to,
you don't even know how to listen. The whole culture has been up there telling you that men is bad. Even if a good man comes, they don't even have a reference for it.
Right.
So they'll just be like, whatever to that. But I remember in that back and forth that you were talking about, the young lady mentioned to you when you referenced those other cultures and religions, she was like, oh, so you trying to say if a woman not a virgin?
Oh yeah, she was like, oh, so you feel like if a woman isn't a virgin, she doesn't deserve to be married? I said, no. I'm just saying in those settings it makes sense.
Right.
So yeah, over here is different. We know that. I'm not saying you a bad person for growing up in America. You know what I mean? But it's just, yeah, we can't just base our stuff off of what people are doing in other places and not calculate in, how we're raised up, our experiences growing up. Right. And how can we incorporate these things into our life
to make it work?
Right, to make it work and make it make sense. But we can't just go directly off of their blueprint because we ain't been living like that.
Yeah, we definitely got to identify. The one thing that I do like about the Islamic faith is that they women are covered up. There's a bit of mystery, like, I want to actually look, but you don't really see nothing.
Right.
And that's an extreme. I'm not saying that I want women to be covered up, but in America, our woman ain't covered up at all. Like, you can basically see everything.
Right.
And they really walk around everywhere wearing WWE, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, Summer Jam, 25 fits. You can see everything.
Right. And then when you get that attention, you in the gym with these spandex pants on that go straight up your ass, straight up, about to cut your body in half, damn no. You know what I mean? And then want to look like you don't want nobody to come talk to you. And then guess what? They thinking about what they own when they come talk to you.
Right. You've been advertising this filet mignon, the ribeye.
And women, a lot of women don't understand the power of the just letting a man's mind wander. What's up underneath though?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is show up, smell good. You know what I mean? Look good. Have on some lotion.
Yeah, men like a surprise. Like, oh, I wasn't expecting all that.
Right. It's in our head. It's always better than it is in real life. In our head, it's always better than it is in real life, bro.
That's true.
For real. And they mess it up when they, you know what I mean? When they just, oh, you want to see it? Oh, here it go.
All right. At the gym. And then now it's like I got a quote from the brother Juvenile. It's like every other man done seen it.
It's like, hold on, what is that right there?
Yeah, every other man done seen it. You just walking around like that. Mind. Like Juvenile said, respect my fucking mind.
No, they don't understand.
Respect my mind. How I'm gonna hit that from behind?
Right. They don't understand that we just fill in. We make a whole fantasy in our head off of, and then by the time we get there, it don't matter because we done all this done all. It's already that what's in our head. You know, all you got to do is not mess it up at this point.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but the women who do know how to manipulate, man, they are the ones who, you know, successful, thriving, married, you know, they look like they got everything.
But and so not only are you fighting against your woman ideology, you basically fighting the entire culture. None of my friends doing that. Why I gotta be the one to cover up? You know?
Right.
So that'd be like the hard part is like we're on the path to self-destruction if we kind of don't bring this stuff to the forefront and say, like you said, hey guys, we need to raise the flag. Time out. The way we keep moving this way, it's not gonna work. You know, we gotta have some kind of order. Men need to lead, but it's got to be a good leader, and women need to follow and be helpmates. Like you said, other cultures, other religions, they already figured that out. But you can't have two leaders in this. It's only one CEO.
Yeah, it's only one. Hey, my word is the law. That's just what it is. Now, if that's a problem for you, if that seems too controlling, too manipulating for you, then maybe this might not be the situation for you.
Right. Just that onboarding process alone should weed out women real quick. I already done talked to some people about it, and they was like, "Oh, if a guy ever told me that, I wouldn't talk to him right away." And I was like, "Well, that will help both of y'all not waste a lot of time."
Right? Yeah, exactly. Because I'm not with the letting a woman lead the relationship. Now, I know some guys might be okay with that. It's just not something I subscribe to.
Yeah.
You know, it just don't work for me. It
don't work in general.
Right. It just don't work. Yeah. It just don't work because, you know, that's not really the nature of a woman, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Especially with, you know, their hormones and
that's the irony of it. Like they're coming in manipulating and trying to control. Then they get mad that they're the ones leading and controlling.
Right.
Why I gotta think about everything?
Right.
Well, that's how you set it up.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
Now you mad that you
gaslight specialist.
You came in subconsciously manipulating to control. Now you got full control, and the man just kind of just chilling, like, "Hey, are you happy?" And then now you mad that you in control.
Right.
It don't make no sense.
Yeah. No, not at all.
So
not one penny.
Yeah, it's so I'm a put it out to the people in the comment section. What do you think else we should have on onboarding? Because like you said, when you go to a job, they say, hey, you need to learn the history. This is where we was founded in Little Rock, Arkansas by Bob Hager, and this, and then we moved to this division. They give it to you. They say, hey, these are the roles. This is what I need you to do. And we be going up there to the interview and like, yep, I understand. And then in that way, the women don't rebuttal none of that. But when you try to bring that to a relationship, a different structure, it's like met with a lot of pushback. So I think that that is a good strategy to bring the business. But then also, how, I guess, finding a way that works for you to present, hey, welcome to the team. You're the newest member of the team. And I want you to understand, hey, this is our strengths, this is our goals, where we're trying to go. We need to have quarterly
statement.
Yeah, we need to have quarterly check-ins. One thing that I learned in my previous relationship is, if you're going to do therapy and stuff, I was only doing therapy when things went bad. But at this point, I realized you should be doing quarterly check-ins if things are good or bad or not. Just to check in.
Just to keep it tight.
Right. Because just like at my job, we do annual, like, hey, did you go over the sexual harassment and HR compliant? Because I need you to sign this. So if something come up later on, you can't say you wasn't told about this. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was a good strategy. And I think if a lot of young men, because the men hold the power of the relationship. You know, women can manipulate it, but the men hold the power of saying, hey, we're in a relationship. And the men need to sit down and have an onboarding process. It will help men and women both. If the man is like, hey, this is what I want, are you down with it? Nope. Boom. Cool. That'll cut down on accident babies. That'll cut down on toxic relationship. That would cut down on a lot of things if there was an onboarding process. And men, we're challenging you to come up with an onboarding process to make the community a little better. Any final thoughts?
Together, we can fight crime.
But we're in a race against time. It got a little dark, so I don't know what that camera looking like at this point. But yeah, man, I'm really enjoying what we got going on, and I think that we're changing lives. I had somebody tell me they wrote notes from our previous conversation.
Oh,
yeah. So, and they were saying they didn't know certain things. So I was like, hey, as long as we reach one person, we're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's more.
Save one soul.
Yeah.
We saved them all.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna sign out. It's your boy, I See the God King.
Gino the Exec.
Until the next time.
See ya. 1-1 and be ya. Hey.